Well, good morning to you. It's a lovely sunny day here in Bognor Regis. Now then, it's not a Friday, but it is a ficus. I think it's a Ficus benjamina, but I'm sure there are people over there that might tell me something different if that isn't true. Bought this about 4 years ago. It cost me £40. It did have a top part on it, up to another extra 1.5 feet, which I chopped off. It was mentioned at a Bonsai Club workshop where I took it to that it should root quite readily. So I put it in some used compost that we had at the workshop, and well, it didn't take. But I still think it's going to make quite a nice little tree, and I think it probably come from an Oriental importing. And this is going to be its first pot into a bonsai pot. It's been trimmed before, but I've got to clean up some leaves that have suffered a bit from their transfer from the porch out the front, in the front of the house, to an outside area back here. And this is its first prune of the year, and it's going to be a repot into a bonsai pot. So let's have a look, get my scissors out, pull you into the bits I'm doing, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's start down at the bottom here. We've got a load of suckers. Obviously they're not wanted down there. I will chop all these off. Wanted to clean them up later on when I come to the repot. I can get into them a bit better. Now I know ficus are known for their aerial roots, and alright, it tried to grow some, but they just withered away and died, I'm afraid. I just don't have the humid area to grow them. Right, so let's scan on up the tree and see where we go from there. Okay, hopefully that's going to put you in shots for most of this tree. So, up here, we've got to take these back. Oh, this one coming right out in front. Take that back to there. Now what I'll do, take that one off in its entirety. Over here we'll take this one off to there. What have we got in here? An awful rumbungus. Obviously we want to keep some of these, or one of them anyway. I think these two here are covering up too much of the trunk. We'll take out these two. We'll trim this one back. Hasn't really been looked after, this tree, I have to admit. If we've got this one here, I don't think we need this one here. There they are. Get my concave cutters out. Okay, now then, branch here we don't want. This one also is coming from the crotch of the joint. Shorten this one back, take it back to there for now. Let me stand up. Have to take that one back. Using Nigel's directional pruning. Now those are leaves that are left over from the spring growth in the porch. So when I transferred them out to the back of the garden, I think they just got burnt straight away. So we're going to chop all those bits of leaf off. Here's a whole load more of leaves like that. Once these leaves are out of the way, we'll be able to see what we got. Right, now then, I think we're getting somewhere. We can see what we've got now. Now leave this leaf here because it's a strange looking branch. Remove that one. This looks a bit of a mess in here, too much going on. Looking at the tree like that, it's got a slight tilt this way. So I think this must be the front from this side. Oh, here's a branch that goes right across the tree here. We don't want that at all. I don't. Yes, well that might be okay. Oh, there's too many branches here, and I end up with a lot of trouble. Take this one here off. Just have two there. That one's coming too near the mid-centre of the tree. We've got two thicker branches coming out there, so don't need that one. Remove that leaf. This is an area where we've got too much going on. We'll take out this one that's going down. Right, how's that looking now? Let me come and have a look from your angle. That's not looking too bad. Yes, I'm reasonably happy with that. Now then, do we want this one going upward? No, I think we take it off just to there for now. Otherwise that's going too much straight upwards. Take off that leaf there. Let me take this leaf off there so that we can see what's going on. No, I'm quite happy to leave that for that at the moment. If anybody watching thinks that I should prune this back even more, please let me know. But I think for now I'd leave that, because I'm not an expert on ficus. This is in fact the first one I've really had a go at. There's a lot of expertise I know out there. So if anybody out there can tell me, should I prune this back for instance, or even take it back to here? No, I don't really want to take it back to there. Maybe take it back to here, promote this branch here to grow. Or anything at all people could tell me. I'd be more than interested to listen. Ah, now then, hang on. I've just seen something. I think this is my first ever scale. Right, the plants will need a spray after it's potted. Soap and water. Right, I'm glad I saw that. Okay then, right. For now then, we're going to leave it at that for now, unless you can tell me, once I've repotted it, we'll see about any more pruning, if any hints or tips come from any comments. Right, for now I'm going to get my stuff ready and cleaned up, ready for the repotting. Back in a minute. Okay then, this next step is probably one of the most enjoyable parts of bonsai. And that is having a look at the roots. So I was just shutting the door so that any light reflected will come back to us. So let's get this thing out. Coming out fairly easily. Right, there's a lot of crop gravel and stuff in there. But let's see what we've got here. Spiders. I must have repotted this once since I've had it, because it is a very gritty soil, and I can't see that being put in by the shop when I bought it. Right, well in fact, that's worked out very well. What I think I'll do is go and wash the roots, clear up this table, and then we can continue with the potting. Right, see you in a second. Actually, now I'm looking at these roots here, they leave a lot to be desired. There's not many roots there, to be honest. I'm wondering, do I bite the bullet and cut it across here? I think that has got to be the way to go, you know. I'm going to cut it across there. Right, it's the only way to get it into a pot. Right, decision made. Here we go and get the saw, and we'll have a go at that. Right then, here we go. Right, well actually this little repot's turning into quite a major repot. Right, let's see where we can go from here. I think cutting down here has got to be the way. that cut through fairly easily. And we have got some roots left. And hopefully, as it's a ficus, that will grow nicely. I hope. Right. I have to admit I was a bit worried about that bit when I saw what was having to be done. But now it's done, I'm glad we did it. Right, let's get the pot and carry on. Right, I hope I'm all together, but knowing me I've forgotten something. But never mind. Right, this is the pot I'm going to be putting into. It's a mica pot, but I think it'll be fine for this. Now I did see earlier there were some roots that weren't going anywhere. Yes, here. That can come off. There we go. Easily sorted. I think that's going to fit in there quite nicely. I'm not going to chop any more roots off. Yep, right. Let's get a layer of soil in. You know, I really shouldn't put my new pots of soil underneath where I'm doing work up here, because it's full of sawdust and all sorts now. Right. I will wire this in because there's not much to hold it in. Right. Right. I don't think that looks too bad there, you know. We can push that wire under there. Stand up. Right, now then, using gin pliers here because this is stiff wire. So I thought for this tree it would be advisable to use the thickest, strongest wire I have. Right, this wire on this side, that's not holding it at all, is it? So. Oh, sorry for not talking. I'm puffing instead. Right, get that out of the way, push that through there. Quite a strain, this. I think we're getting there now. That's better. Yes, I'm happy with that. Oh, actually one quick turn more. Possibly another one. No, that one's fine. Right. Let's cut those bits of wire off. Then I will go and mop my brow. But for some strange reason, I've started to sweat. Right. We go and mop my glasses so I can see some more, then I'll be back. Right, let's just finish off this potting up. It's just a matter of watering it and having a quick 5-minute relapse. Relapse? Relax. Mind you, a relapse might be better. Let's just push some of this soil in there first before it gets too much. I hope this tree survives after losing its roots. I must admit, I've seen Nigel decimate roots. He's always got the magic to keep them alive. I hope something's rubbed off on me. I've seen all his videos, so I should have learned something by now. Mind you, it looks better now it's in a bonsai pot rather than that flower pot. Okay. Oops. Just while I had 2 bucketfuls of soil made up. Right, and there we are. I think that looks like being about it. Oh, maybe just a bit more because it's sinking still. Right, and I think that'll do me. So that's the side I'm thinking of the front. I have got a turntable here, so we'll put it under, give you a quick spin. not very stable, need a bigger turntable, but there you go. There's the front. The side, it is leaning slightly to that side, so that's the front over there. The back, there were obviously some hefty scar wire marks before I actually got this tree, and that's another reason why this one wouldn't make a good front, so shovel that lot to the back. The side there, and then round to what I'm going to be calling the front. Right, well, all in all, well, I didn't expect to have to cut that lot off the roots, but I don't think it's come out too badly. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sure you'll see this again. Well, you will definitely see it again. Hopefully it'll have made it, but even if it doesn't, I will show you, but I'm hopeful that it will. Always ever hopeful. Right, thank you very much then. Have a good day.